Welcome, friends. Welcome back to our Lenten journey together. Yesterday did not happen because there were a lot of misadventures, including um, the battery going dead on our vehicle while we had 8 chickens in the back. That was one of the misadventures. Anyway, I'm back. I'm excited that I have a very special guest here from Uganda, an amazing young woman who was an orphan, and a priest paid for her to go to nursing school, and now she is a nurse. She was working in Uganda in the capital city, and she um and now she's become an au pair. And so I'm super excited to host her for the next week or so before she goes off to her assignment. So this weekend, there were a lot of crazy things in the world happening. And, you know, it's really easy to get kind of caught up in the news cycle, and um it can be overwhelming. Um During this Lent, I want to encourage you and myself to really be very specific about the kind of news content that we consume, because it can really affect your mood and your disposition. And it's really important to know what's going on, but it's also important for your own mental and spiritual, emotional health to really discern what to watch and what not to watch and how much to watch. Um, it feels like, the whole world is going crazy, and so I just want to come back to these verses. One of my favorites in Romans 8, my favorite chapters in the whole Bible. Um, I hope that these words really sink into your heart, and that um, and that God speaks to you and comforts you if you are feeling overwhelmed and frustrated by all the disgusting, disappointing, terrible things that are happening in the world today. Because God is still on his throne, and Jesus still loves you, and he still fights for you, as well as every other person on the earth. So Romans, let's start with 8:28. We know that in everything God works for good with those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. For those whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, in order that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. And going on to verse 31, what then shall we say to this? If God is for us, who can be against us? And then let's go on to verse 37. Actually, let's go to verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for your sake we are being killed all the day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. For I am sure that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor things present, nor things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God in Christ Jesus. No matter what is happening in your world, in your life right now, no matter what is happening in the world around us, nothing is going to separate us from the love of Jesus. And I just want to thank you so much for sticking around. I hope that this blessed you. It's a short and quick one. I am kind of busy this week with my guests, so this week will be a little bit more mellow. But I've got some really cool things happening next week. I'm super excited about I'm getting a little bit of updated equipment, and the quality hopefully should be a little bit better. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, and God bless you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That button that's right there. Right there. Just boop. Just click it, because it'll really help my station, and it'll help the algorithm and all that kind of stuff. I really, really deeply appreciate just like that 0.5 seconds to just bloop, just give me a like, because I want to bless as many people as possible. Bye bye.